What if the secret to lowering your cholesterol and protecting your heart isn't in a pill bottle, but already sitting on your plate? Imagine slashing your risk of heart disease just by changing what you eat. No crash diets, no gimmicks, no medications with side effects. Because according to leading research from Harvard and the American Heart Association, certain foods can naturally lower your bad cholesterol, and fast. In this video, we're counting down the top 10 science-backed foods proven to reduce LDL cholesterol and improve your heart health, including one at number 10 that's so powerful, some doctors recommend it alongside statins. And here's the kicker. Every single one of these foods is affordable, easy to find, and delicious. But most people have no idea how powerful they really are. So grab a pen, take notes, and stick around to the end. Because adding just a few of these to your weekly meals could change your cholesterol numbers and your life. And if you care about your health and want more research-backed tips to live longer and feel better, don't forget to tap that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Your heart will thank you. Let's get real for a moment. High cholesterol doesn't just show up on a lab report. It silently builds up in your arteries for years, until it suddenly becomes a heart attack or stroke. And the numbers don't lie. According to the CDC, nearly 2 in every 5 adults have high cholesterol, and many don't even know it. But here's the good news. You don't need to overhaul your entire life. You can start reversing the damage, naturally, with food. Top researchers at institutions like Harvard, Stanford, and the Cleveland Clinic have shown that what you eat can dramatically lower bad LDL cholesterol, raise good HDL, and reduce dangerous inflammation in the body. No magic, just science, and real food. And in just a moment, you'll discover which 10 foods are the most powerful, including how much to eat and how to use them right. Before we get to the food, let's make sure we're clear on the target. Cholesterol isn't all bad. In fact, your body needs it to build cells and hormones. The problem is the type and amount floating around in your blood. Let's break it down. LDL, or bad cholesterol, sticks to your artery walls, forming plaque that narrows blood flow and increases your risk of heart attack and stroke. HDL, the good kind, actually helps remove that LDL from your bloodstream. And then there's triglycerides, another type of fat in your blood that rises when you eat too much sugar, alcohol, or processed food. Now here's something most people don't realize. According to the National Institutes of Health, for every 1% drop in LDL cholesterol, your risk of a heart attack drops by 1 to 2%. That means even small changes, just 10 or 15 points, can make a huge difference. And the fastest, safest, most natural way to do it? You guessed it, with the right foods. Let's get to the list. Kicking off the list at number 1, the humble bowl of oats. This breakfast staple does more than just fill you up. It's packed with a powerful type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. Here's what it does. Beta-glucan acts like a sponge in your digestive system. It binds to cholesterol in your gut and prevents it from being absorbed into your bloodstream. Instead of sticking to your artery walls, the cholesterol is simply flushed out. According to research from Harvard Medical School, eating just 3 grams of soluble fiber per day, about what you'd get from a large bowl of oats, can reduce LDL cholesterol by 5 to 10%. That's without changing anything else in your diet. Even more impressive, the effect is dose-dependent. The more you eat, the better the results, up to a point. So how do you get it? Try these easy upgrades. Swap sugary cereal for steel-cut or rolled oats. Add berries or cinnamon for flavor and antioxidants. Or make overnight oats for a cold, quick option. Whether you're fighting high cholesterol or preventing it, oats are a no-brainer. Next up, the creamy green fruit that's become a social media superstar, the avocado. But this isn't just a trendy toast topper. It's a cholesterol-lowering powerhouse. Avocados are loaded with monounsaturated fats, the heart-healthy kind that help reduce LDL cholesterol while actually boosting HDL, your body's cleanup crew. A 2015 study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that eating just 1 avocado a day as part of a moderate fat diet significantly reduced LDL cholesterol, including the small dense particles that are most dangerous. Even better, avocados are rich in fiber, potassium, and plant sterols, all of which support cardiovascular health. So how can you work it in? Spread it on whole grain toast instead of butter. Add it to smoothies for creaminess without dairy. Dice it into salads or grain bowls. Or, of course, make guacamole. Just go easy on the chips. So yes, avocados are delicious. but now you know they're also delivering clinical-level benefits for your heart. Coming in at number 3, fatty fish, like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. These fish are swimming in omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA, which have a powerful triple benefit: lower triglycerides, reduce inflammation in blood vessels, and help raise HDL cholesterol, the good kind. The American Heart Association recommends eating at least 2 servings of fatty fish per week, and for good reason. Studies show that omega-3s can lower triglyceride levels by 15 to 30%, especially when consumed regularly. But that's not all. A 2020 review in Nutrients found that omega-3-rich diets also reduce the risk of sudden cardiac death and help stabilize arterial plaque, making it less likely to rupture. So what's the best way to get them? Grilled or baked salmon with veggies, canned sardines on whole grain toast, budget-friendly and shelf-stable, or smoked mackerel in a salad for a protein punch. And if you're not into fish, a high-quality omega-3 supplement may help, but food is always the best source. At number 4, walnuts and almonds, 2 of the most heart-friendly snacks on the planet. These aren't just a healthier alternative to chips. They're packed with plant sterols, monounsaturated fats, and fiber, all of which work together to improve your cholesterol profile. Walnuts in particular are rich in ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that helps reduce inflammation and improve artery function. A 2021 meta-analysis published in Nutrients found that eating just 30 grams, about 1 small handful of nuts daily, can reduce LDL cholesterol by up to 5%. That might not sound like much, but over time, even small reductions can significantly cut your risk of heart disease, especially when paired with other dietary changes. And here's the best part. Nuts are incredibly easy to add to your diet. Toss them in a salad or stir-fry, blend them into smoothies, sprinkle over oatmeal or Greek yogurt, or just eat them straight as a snack. So next time you're craving something crunchy, skip the chips and go for a handful of cholesterol-fighting nuts instead. At number 5, we've got the unsung heroes of heart health, beans and lentils. Whether it's black beans, chickpeas, kidney beans, or red lentils, these plant-based powerhouses are loaded with soluble fiber, the same kind we talked about with oats. But beans do even more. They're rich in plant protein, complex carbs, and contain resistant starch, which feeds your good gut bacteria, all of which indirectly support healthy cholesterol levels. A 2014 meta-analysis published in the Canadian Medical Association Journal found that just 1 daily serving, about 3 to 4 of a cup of cooked legumes, lowered LDL cholesterol by an average of 6.6 milligrams per deciliter. That's a meaningful drop for such a simple change. Plus, legumes help keep you full, stabilize blood sugar, and reduce the need for animal-based saturated fats. A win-win for your heart and your waistline. Easy ways to add beans and lentils. Add to soups, stews, or curries. Use lentils instead of meat and pasta sauce. Make hummus your go-to dip. Toss into grain bowls or tacos. Beans might not be flashy, but they're incredibly effective. And a staple in nearly every Blue Zone diet around the world. Coming in at number 6, the golden liquid at the heart of the Mediterranean diet, extra virgin olive oil. This isn't just a cooking fat. It's a natural anti-inflammatory elixir that directly improves your cholesterol profile. Olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats, which lower LDL, bad cholesterol, while keeping HDL, good cholesterol stable, or even slightly elevated. But the real magic? It contains polyphenols, powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation, protect artery walls, and even prevent the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, which is what makes it truly dangerous. One of the largest nutrition studies ever conducted, the PREDIMED trial in Spain, found that a Mediterranean diet supplemented with extra virgin olive oil reduced the risk of major cardiovascular events by over 30%. That's comparable to the effects of some medications. Here's how to make the most of it. Use it as a base for salad dressings. Drizzle over vegetables, grains, or lean protein. Add it to dips like hummus. And avoid deep frying. Gentle cooking is best. Just make sure it's cold-pressed, extra virgin, and stored in a dark bottle. That's where the heart-healthy benefits really shine. Number 7 brings us to 2 tiny but mighty seeds, flax seeds and chia seeds. They may be small, but they pack a cholesterol-lowering punch thanks to 3 key ingredients: soluble fiber, plant-based omega-3s, and lignans, a unique antioxidant compound found in high amounts in flax seeds. Let's break it down. The soluble fiber binds to cholesterol in your digestive tract and helps flush it out. The ALA omega-3s reduce inflammation in your arteries, and the lignans have been shown to interfere with cholesterol absorption and production in the liver. In a 2015 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, participants who consumed 30 grams, about 3 tablespoons, of ground flaxseed daily saw up to a 15% reduction in LDL cholesterol over 3 months. And chia? It's not far behind. High in fiber, omega-3s, and it expands in your gut to help with satiety and digestion. Here's how to use them. Add ground flax seeds to oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothies, must be ground for absorption. Soak chia seeds in plant milk to make overnight pudding, and stir either into soups, dressings, or baked goods. Small seeds. Big benefits. Easy win for your heart. Coming in at number 8, your mom was right. Eat your greens. Dark leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are more than just low-calorie veggies. They're loaded with compounds that actively support cholesterol balance and artery health. First, they're rich in lutein, a carotenoid antioxidant that helps prevent LDL cholesterol from oxidizing and sticking to artery walls, a key step in the development of plaque. They're also packed with soluble fiber, which helps bind cholesterol in the gut and escort it out of the body. A 2021 Korean study published in Nutrients found that individuals with high intake of dark green vegetables had significantly better HDL to LDL ratios compared to those who rarely consumed them. Plus, leafy greens are full of potassium, magnesium, and nitrates, which help lower blood pressure, a major bonus for heart health. Easy ways to get your greens: add a handful of spinach to smoothies, sauté kale with garlic and olive oil, toss Swiss chard into soups or stir-fries, and finally try mixing into omelets or whole grain pasta dishes. These greens don't just look vibrant, they're actively working to protect your arteries from the inside out. At number 9, a sweet treat that fights cholesterol: berries. Whether you're reaching for blueberries, strawberries, or raspberries, these vibrant fruits are loaded with polyphenols, natural plant compounds that protect your blood vessels and lower cholesterol in multiple ways. Here's how they help. Polyphenols reduce the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, which is what makes it sticky and dangerous. Soluble fiber helps trap cholesterol in your gut, and their natural antioxidants improve blood vessel function and reduce inflammation. A 2013 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that eating 1 to 2 cups of mixed berries daily for 8 weeks significantly improved HDL cholesterol and reduced blood pressure in adults with metabolic syndrome. And yes, frozen berries work just as well as fresh. In fact, they're often flash frozen at peak ripeness to lock in nutrients. Easy ways to eat more berries. Top your oatmeal or yogurt. Blend into smoothies. Stir into chia pudding or mix into whole grain muffins, or just enjoy as a naturally sweet snack. They're delicious, versatile, and scientifically proven to boost your cardiovascular health. No sugarcoating needed. Finally, number 10 might surprise you. It's not flashy, trendy, or even tasty. But when it comes to lowering LDL cholesterol, few foods are as effective as psyllium husk. Psyllium is a type of soluble fiber extracted from the husks of Plantago ovata seeds. When mixed with water, it forms a gel-like substance that binds to cholesterol in your digestive tract and drags it out before it's absorbed. Think of it as a sponge that mops up excess LDL and clears it from your system. According to the Mayo Clinic, taking 10 to 15 grams of psyllium daily can reduce LDL cholesterol by up to 20%, especially when used in combination with a heart-healthy diet. It's so effective that doctors often recommend it alongside statins to boost results, or even as a first-line approach for those looking to avoid medication. Here's how to use it. Mix 1 teaspoon into a glass of water and drink before meals. Add it to smoothies or stir into oatmeal, but be sure to drink plenty of water. Psyllium expands. It's inexpensive, shelf-stable, and available at nearly any pharmacy or health food store. Bottom line, psyllium might just be the most overlooked cholesterol-lowering food out there. Okay, we've talked about what to eat to lower cholesterol, but it's just as important to know what to limit or ditch altogether. Here are the top offenders that raise LDL cholesterol and clog up your arteries. In at number 1, trans fats. found in some margarines, packaged baked goods, and fried fast food. Even small amounts are dangerous. Number 2 is processed meats. Think bacon, sausages, and deli meats. These are high in saturated fat and sodium, a heart risk double whammy. And finally, refined carbs and added sugars. These don't just spike your blood sugar, they also raise triglycerides, another blood fat linked to heart disease. You don't have to be perfect, but cutting back on these will make the heart-healthy foods we covered today even more effective. So, which of these 10 cholesterol-lowering foods are already in your kitchen? And more importantly, which ones will you add this week? Because here's the truth. Even small daily changes, a handful of nuts, a bowl of oats, some olive oil, or a serving of lentils, can lead to big improvements in your cholesterol numbers over time. You don't need to overhaul your entire life. Just start by adding 2 or 3 of these foods to your routine, consistently. And if you found this helpful, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss future videos that help you live longer, feel better, and take control of your health naturally. Your next chapter of better heart health can start today, one bite at a time.